Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about twisted cables and LAN wires and how they are used to benefit the internet. A twisted pair cable is when a pair of cables are wound together in order to stop any problems that have to do with the wires being close by. This includes magnetic interference or when the signals that run through the wires get distorted due to being close to each other. Twisted pair cables were originally created by Alexander Graham Bell for the use of telephones, but were quickly utilized once the internet came around. An example of how twisted pair cables are used today for the internet is through the use of local area network cables, or LAN cables for short. Now, what I have here is a Cat5 or Category 5 Ethernet cable, which is essential for maintaining a wired connection with the internet. A Cat5 Ethernet cable is a great gadget for using the internet efficiently, as it can carry up to 100 megabytes per second at around a 100 megahertz bandwidth. What this means is that this cable will carry signals of up to 100 megabytes every single second. Now there are Ethernet cables that are far better than the Cat5, and this includes the Cat5e and the new Cat6 cables, which can carry more megabytes per second at an increased bandwidth. So this is essentially 8 small copper wires that carry signals to the desired destination, whether it be your PC or somewhere else. And as you can see here, it's kind of hard to see, but there are 8 separate little wires right here, which hold connections. And while copper is not as fast as fiber optic cables, it is still extremely speedy when transporting data at short distances. What makes this twisted pair cable is that all 8 copper wires are coupled together to form 4 pairs of 2 wires, which helps keep any interference between these wires to a minimum. This is all held together by this blue wired casing right here. And now what these wires do is that they help carry data directly from one place to another. Instead of transmitting data packets wirelessly like Wi-Fi, twisted pair LAN cables offer a direct pathway for data to be received. This includes having a greater bandwidth with less latency, which increases the chances of data packets not being dropped on the way. Under the blue casing, which I can't show you, the pair of wires are bound together at different intervals. Some pairs are bound tighter while others are bound looser. This is due to signals traveling through the wires at different intervals, which may cause crosstalk and electromagnetic interference. To stop this, the wires are tied either tighter or looser in order to minimize this problem. As technology improves, LAN cables are constantly being improved on, as shown with the Cat5e and Cat6 cables. They are constantly increasing the amount of megabytes that can travel through them in a certain amount of time with an increased bandwidth, as to ensure more data packets reach their destination faster. As this improves, larger amounts of data will travel faster and make the internet more efficient and accessible. Twisted pair cables definitely make it easier for the internet to run well, but they do have a downside. While twisted pair cables do well for local connections, they don't operate as efficiently for long distance travel. This is mainly reserved for the fiber optic cables, which are widely used today. Instead of being made with copper, fiber optic uses glass or plastic wires that transmit data at an insanely fast speed. Signals are able to travel at the speed of light through the fiber optic wires, in which twisted pair cables lack the speed. Overall, twisted pair cables are very efficient and beneficial for the local connection, such as in homes or businesses, while fiber optic takes up the job of sending data packets through a longer distance. Thank you for watching my short explanation on twisted pair cables, and I hope you enjoyed.